Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Today we are going to finally talk about the thing I've wanted to get off my chest. Star Wars Battlefront 2 to Star Wars Battlefront 3. I love Star Wars Battlefront 2. I have it on my PS2, I have it on my computer, especially the mods, because I don't really play the original Conquest. I'll play that, often, but there's just something about the game that just gets me so addicted. I was thinking of getting Star Wars Battlefront 3 for my birthday, which was next month, which is on January. And I was thinking, I was looking, and it says, and the only, really modes are survival and conquest. Survival and multiplayer. So you would either need to just do surviving waves, or just plainly survive, or multiplayer. And of course, I don't have an Xbox Live, so how am I going to do? So again, the only thing I would probably be able to do, which is probably survival, I feel that would get really, really repetitive. All I'm doing is survival, 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 survival constantly. Wouldn't that get kind of boring? And, it's just waves of enemies and things. And Battlefront 2 instead had Conquest, where you conquer command posts and capture the flag. So it actually, Star Wars Battlefront 2 did not feel like Battlefield. It kind of felt like its own game, like its own genre, kind of like Star Wars fighting or something. It didn't feel like a Battlefield reskin. And again, I know people are saying it's like, people are sort of know it's not a Battlefield reskin, it's always been a Battlefield reskin. That's actually not really true. It's never really been a I could decipher Battlefront 1, but Battlefront 2, I felt like it was not really like a different, I think it was its own genre. And again, back to survival, it's just boring. That'd be boring. And so I changed my mind. So instead, I'll just keep Battlefront 2, and all I do is play the mods, and I'll just keep getting mods. And does that get repetitive? Question that to yourself. Does that get repetitive to you? No. Sorry, I know I sound angry because I had so much hype into this game, and it just gets washed away. Hold on. This is just pathetic. Dice, I thought you could do it, but so we are getting to the end of this video, but I just want to add a couple more things. I'm not just ranting about Star Wars Battlefront 3. I think the graphics are great. The gun, it feels like I'm in Hoth. It feels like I'm in Jakku. It feels like I'm in Starkiller Base. But I feel like they really could have done a bigger job. And the only things that I would have bought, the only thing they really should have added was Conquest and Capture the Flag. That's it. That's all you need to add. Otherwise, it would have been a pretty good game. Also, one more thing to touch on before I quit this discussion is they didn't have the Clone Wars era, which got a lot of fans questioning why. And I'm actually going to question this right now. I'll go ahead and I'm going to figure this out. So, I've always questioned why they didn't have the Clone Wars era. Well, maybe the reason they didn't put the Clone Wars era in was because maybe it was close to The Force Awakens, and they didn't really put the Clone Wars era in. But they should. If they should have at least put it in a DLC or something. Because a big thing that Battlefront is known of is by having both eras. You can fight on both eras and try out each era. And it's just Galactic Civil War. And I don't really understand. I really don't. And The blasters, you have to pay for Han Solo's blaster, which is the DL44. You gotta pay for that in DLC. Yeah, you do. Yeah, and so I guess you pay for items that you get in survival mode or multiplayer. But yeah, so I will actually touch on the subject later. But for now, good day to you, game critics out there. I'm not the only one who's talking about this. There's multiple people. But otherwise, have a great week. And I mean, I hope you had a great Christmas and everything, because I sure have. And I will make more videos more often. Otherwise, I will be back with this subject shortly. I'm the Game Critic, signing off now. Jesus.